What's up everyone? So today, I actually need to get some groceries right now and I was thinking about going to Costco.
What? Oh my god.
So I thought that all of you might be interested in coming along with me. I was thinking about showing you guys around the Costco warehouse store in Japan. I feel like they have a lot of specialty items that aren't going to be found in the US or really anywhere else in the world. Yeah, so I thought that it would make for an interesting video, and then there are also some interesting food items that I had seen at the food court before the last time I went. So I wanted to try all of those and give you guys a taste test of those foods. So Costco actually is not in Tokyo City Center. It's honestly not even really that close to the city center. It's about an hour bus ride away. So yeah, it's pretty far. I don't usually go very often, but I wanted to get some bulk groceries. So yeah, let's head out. Yeah, so we have basically made it to Costco now. I just got off the train and I'm walking through the shopping mall heading to the warehouse. I think I will probably get food first. I'm getting pretty hungry, and then after I eat, I will explore around and show you guys the goods that they sell. I have made it to Costco. I got my first round of items. I was actually surprised that they had swapped out a lot of the items since I last got here. I think it was because those were seasonal flavors. So what they swapped out was this smoothie. So back when I went there a couple months ago, they had a lychee and guava smoothie, which was actually pretty good, but they don't have that anymore. Now they have a mango smoothie. And then the other item that I noticed that they swapped out was the ice cream or the soft cream. So back when I went there, they had a passion fruit soft cream, which honestly I was not the biggest fan of. But right now they have a chestnut flavored soft cream, so I'm looking forward to trying that later. I really like chestnut flavored things, so I think that'll be good. I guess first I will try this mango smoothie here. This is actually quite tasty. It definitely tastes really strongly of mango. I don't really know if they have fresh fruit period in it because I don't really taste any pulp, but it's pretty good still overall. It's a little bit icy, quite sweet. There's not really any tartness to it, but I feel like the flavor is really good. It has a really strong mango flavor to it. I recommend this one. This one's nice. And then here we have the bulgogi bake, which I'm not sure how special it is because they have this in Korea. I don't know if this is like a Costco Asia item, but I know that at least in the US they have chicken bakes, which they do not have here. They only have these bulgogi bakes. I think the bulgogi is essentially the same as the chicken bake. They still have the nice like bready doughy outside that's crispy, crunchy, and then the inside is filled with sweet bulgogi beef. Yeah, let's try it. So I actually like this a lot. So inside there is sweet beef bulgogi, there is some green onions, and then there's also some melted cheese inside. It has a pretty nice sweetness from the bulgogi beef, and the inside is not as saucy as the chicken bakes back in America. I'd venture out and say that the inside is honestly more dry than the American chicken bakes, but I do think that it is fine because overall the taste is really good. The cheese kind of makes up for the lack of moisture in it. You still have the nice same crispy outside with the toasted cheese on top of the bulgogi beef. And honestly, I think I like this one a lot more than the chicken bake in America, especially after they changed the recipe for the American ones. Yeah, this one is actually really good. I do think that it is a tad sweet. I think overall it's still very nice. Actually, as I'm eating more of this, I do kind of feel like the sweetness from the bulgogi sauce kind of overpowers a lot of the other flavors. But overall, I feel like it's still pretty good. It just gets slightly a bit too sweet once you finish most of it. Now, next up, let's try the corn chowder. I honestly did not expect it to be so big. It's kind of like a bucket rather than a cup. So there's corn, there's celery, there's potatoes, there's carrots, and there's chunks of bacon in here as well. So overall, there's actually a lot of stuff in here. Yeah, let's try it. It's actually pretty good. It's creamy, it's milky, it's kind of buttery. It almost tastes like a clam chowder, except you replace the clam with bacon. So there's a nice smoky, meaty taste to it, and then you have all these toppings in here as well. Yeah, overall this corn chowder is really nice. So I went back and I got more food. So this one now is the chestnut soft cream. So it's kind of melted because I could not find a seat or a table anywhere. So I was walking around a bit in the sun, and then, yeah, this is what happened. But I guess I will try this now. Okay, yeah, so I think if I were to be completely honest here, I don't really think it tastes that strongly of chestnut. I feel like if you think really hard about it, you might taste it, but it tastes more like vanilla with a slight nutty taste to it more than anything. When I was here a couple months ago, I had tried the passion fruit soft cream, and I felt like that one tasted a lot like passion fruit. I also tasted more like artificial passion fruit than anything. So I was kind of expecting this to be the same, but this flavor is actually very mild. So maybe if that's what you're looking for, or if that's what you're into, then you'll like this. I think overall it's not bad. It's not overly sweet or anything either, but I don't really think I am a fan of Costco soft cream. I think I just don't really like the texture of it. It's very airy, I guess. But I think maybe I just want something more dense. I mean, overall it's not bad. I wouldn't personally get it again, but I think it is still worth it to try if you want something unique here. And then the other thing I got here was the pizza. So there were actually 3 different flavors. There was a cheese, a combo, and then a Margherita pizza. So I know that they had gotten rid of the combo pizzas from Costco, at least on the West Coast. I don't know if they got rid of it nationwide in America or not, but they definitely still have the combo pizza here in Japan Costco. Okay, and then getting the Margherita pizza because I felt like that was different enough from what they had to offer in the American Costco. So I wanted to try this one. And it looks like there's tomato sauce, there are slices of melted mozzarella in it, and then there are, I think, some pieces of sun-dried tomato. And oddly enough, there is also some pesto kind of spread all over the pizza, if you can see. I was not expecting that at all. I actually do not like pesto. I thought that they were going to just have like fresh basil leaves on top, but I guess I was wrong. So I guess I'll try this and I'll let you guys know how it is. So I actually have not had Costco pizza in a while. And this is actually my first slice of pizza here in Japan because I've heard that it's pretty pricey here and it's also not very good. So I wanted to try Costco first because back in America, I actually really like the Costco pizza, but this actually tastes quite different from what I remembered. The American Costco pizza dough was at least fluffier, chewier, but I think this one is a bit more crunchy. The bottom of it's definitely kind of like cracker. It's pretty crunchy, pretty crispy. And I feel like the tomato sauce here is also pretty sweet as well. But also, I'm not too sure if the dough is different because this is the Margherita pizza, and if it'll be similar to what I experienced before in America if I had gotten the combo and the cheese ones. And at least flavor-wise, I think it is just okay. I feel like you can probably get it better in this city if you pay a little bit more. I know that Costco pizza is pretty expensive, so if you want to get your pizza fix, then this might be good enough for that. But I think if you want a better tasting, better quality pizza, then I think trying to spend a little bit more in the city would be worth it. Yeah, I think overall, I do not really like this Margherita pizza that much. So I don't know if I would recommend it, but I think it is unique, it's interesting, so you might want to try it if you come here. finished going to Costco. Hope you guys had fun coming around the store with me and seeing what foods that they had to offer. So I think one very important thing to remember when going to Costco here is that they only accept cash or MasterCard. So I didn't have a MasterCard credit card with me, and I was 20 yen short, so I had to quickly run to the ATM to get more cash. So remember that next time when you come here. So I have finally made it back. It took quite a while because I ended up getting on the wrong train. So yeah, but I made it back. Yeah, I guess I don't know if you guys particularly care, but I guess just to round out this whole Costco day, let me show you guys what I got from Costco. Yeah, so first off is this packet of asparagus, which I think is actually smaller than what I had used to been getting back in American Costco. And then I also got this giant bag of almonds, which I can snack on because I have been just snacking on crackers, and I feel like almonds are much healthier than that. So I am excited to start eating these. And then I got this 3-pound box of grapes. They were on sale. That was the only reason why I got them, because they were on sale. And they are much cheaper than and they're much cheaper than the grapes that you can find at the regular supermarkets here, so this was a pretty good deal. And then I got a packet of 20 eggs. I don't know why, but eggs only come in cartons of 10 or 20. I guess they don't have a concept of a dozen here, which, I don't know, is that an American thing? Who knows, but you can only get cartons of 10 or 20 and not 12 or 24, so I got a carton of 20 eggs. I randomly decided to get this packet of watermelon juice. It comes in a pack of 2. I don't know, I was just really thirsty in the store and this looked really good, so I got it and I'm hoping it's good. I guess I will let you guys know whether or not it is good after I try it, but I'm excited for this. And then I got this bag of green beans. This is definitely much smaller than the bags of green beans that I gotten from Costco back in America. I guess this is because they still kind of like package it for an individual. I don't know, but this is pretty small. I can probably finish this in a couple days as well. And then lastly, I got this box of mandarin oranges. So they sometimes occasionally do sell like those cuties and stuff here, but I have found that those particular oranges have seeds in them. They did not have them back in America. I don't know why, but I have also found that like these ones or Mikan, they don't have... They're seedless, so I'm excited to start eating these. Yeah, that's basically all that I've gotten. I also got boba on the way back, so that took some time to get as well, but this is pretty good. It's from Who's Tea, which I think they have locations back in America and California. I think this is at the Valley Fair Mall in San Jose. Yeah, that's basically it for the Costco day. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys enjoyed seeing the foods that they sold both in the food court and then also the prepackaged foods and items in the store warehouse. Yeah, I guess I will see you guys next time.